Good morning there, folks. We're getting back into some DIY. We have two California King mattresses, one in the bedroom, one in the spare bedroom. So today, after 12 years of sleeping on the floor, we're gonna build two bed frames. So let's crack on. That is all the wood cut, and now we're going to move on to jointing the wood. Good, because that's not a lot of wood. We installed this system a few weeks ago. It's not our idea, we stole it from a few woodworking channels that we watch. So it's a light system, so green means it's on, and then the red light flashes when the bin is full from this sensor. So it's just a sensor that's in the lid to signify when it's full, so that when we're woodworking, the only way to see if it's full is to check it, and that's a pain to do. Or we have to go outside, because the fan system goes outside, and when there's shards outside, it normally means that the bin's full. So this solution fixes that. However, the issue we're having, we've processed 15 boards, and this keeps flashing that it's full because of the static that's in the bin is sticking to the lid. So we have to come up with a different solution. What that solution is, I don't know. I don't know if it's because the air cart is facing the bin and blowing air so that it's staticky, and it's just sticking to the lid, just enough for the sensor and the light to flash. So we do need to come up with a better solution here. What that is, I don't know. But anyway, it's not full. We will continue on. He's in a little pantry. haven't woodworked for a while, and you haven't done any DIY projects, and you're a few years older, you forget how tedious processing wood is. So we are building 2 bed frames. We knew it was going to be a lot. It's a lot of wood to process, but what happens is you buy wood, you bring it home, you have a pile of wood. You start jointing and planing, and then you just have a different orientation of the pile of wood you started with. And you work for 8 hours, you spend a day in here, and progress, when you stop and you look around, you're like, oh, I've done a really good day of work. It doesn't look like anything has progressed. It's a slow process. Same with gluing things up, this is a long and tedious process. So we're still working on the first bed. We're then gonna process all of this. So we will see you guys when all of the wood is glued together. We are at the stage where we have everything jointed, planed, glued together. So we're gonna run these through the jointer again, the planer again, and then we can cut them down to the dimensions that we need and ready for staining.
Can my assistant demonstrate for scale? Yep, that's exactly where you sleep. Always, right at centre. Nice. Okay, are we telling the peeps what we're doing, seeing as we're not saying we haven't filmed anything? Is we took a piece of 2x6 like that, we went over here and we went through the jointer, then we went through the table saw, and then we went through the planer, and then we routed it, and then what we created is this profile, and these are going to be our tenons. So we start to cut them here. So we now have a tenon that's in there. So all the mortises have been cut. We have a tenon in there, and that's one of the headboard posts, and that's the length. That's the width of the bed with another post there. So we're just going to mock it up. We're going to put the other one in here because then we can measure this distance. So then we can work out all of the slats at the headboard because there's nothing at the footboard. And then once that's done for both beds, we can then sand to 1000 grit, stain, glue the headboard and the footboard together, and work out all the rails. So, what are you doing?
Can you tell what it is yet?
That's going to be massive.
It's got a big bed.
My question is this going through the door?
Like this? Yeah. What we'll do is we'll just chop it up.
We'll take the windows out.
Just take siding off, take drywall off, slide it through there.
That is flush. That is flush. The gap on the cheeks is the same on all four. That width is the same as this width.
Almost. Almost. Like we know what we're doing, and by we, I mean you.
That's a complete fluke.
It's not skilled. It's skilled. Bed is stained. We're ready for glue up. We are working on one bed at a time. We're working on the spare bed because that's the most important, because Matt's parents are coming in June, which is terrifying because it's not that far away. It's currently, I know this is a DIY bed making video, but it's currently the 17th of May and it's snowing. So we're supposed to be in the season right now. We haven't even started, really. We have a day off. It's Sunday. We glued up the footboard for the spare bed a week ago. So we're going to focus on the headboard, get that done. And yeah, as long as one of these is done in time for June 20th, perfect. If they're both done, great, because it might snow also into tomorrow. Terrifying. But back to some DIY, and let's sort the headboard out. Headboard's in, footboard's in. Matt's just going to go get the rails, excuse the mess. So, getting the slats cut, we're just trying to decide what's the best way to do this, because obviously it's a longer span. Like, do we need 3 rungs in the middle? Do we need an extra couple of legs just to hold the weight? Never built a bed before, and the internet doesn't know what the weight rating for wood is. So we're just trying to decide what's the best way to do this so that this doesn't fail when people try and sleep on it. We might need to build a couple more legs, but we'll get the slats done. Let's get the slats done and then think about it. Uno bed.
And this is my world now.